A quote that I heard this morning from Samuel Buckner. So Samuel Buckner, if you're listening, shout out to you. I thought it was a great piece of information when it comes to like the science of training. And it was one study in isolation means nothing without replication. And a perfect example of that was the calf study that came out quite recently, where they looked at seated bent knee calf raises versus standing straight leg calf raises. And I think a lot of people took that literature and ran with it to basically just create a lot of noise and a lot of hype around like poo-pooing the seated bent knee calf raise because straight leg calf raise caused more muscle growth. When in reality, when you look at the research, the amount of growth that they saw was so minuscule that like the margin of error is probably greater than the increase in muscle mass they saw. So it's very hard to kind of throw the baby out with the bathwater with those results and immediately dismiss this exercise as not effective for hypertrophy because there's only one study that looked at it. So instead of throwing it out completely and then in 6 months' time another study coming out says the opposite thing and everyone puts it back into their program, why would you not include it into your training if there is some marginal benefit there? It probably makes sense to do so. And I think that goes for most things with like scientific literature in terms of hypertrophy and resistance training. It's so new, we're always learning new stuff. So rather than like throwing things out and speaking in absolute terms, I think it kind of opens the door to do more stuff and try more stuff in an effort to kind of get the most out of it, because science is really playing catch up to practice and not the other way around.